Glowing, beautiful skin is something that everybody can appreciate for the holidays. But when it comes to skincare products, choosing the right ones can be a little overwhelming. So here to break it all down with the top treatments and skincare gift guide is Dr. Simran Sethi. Dr. Sethi, thanks so much for joining us again.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, so happy to talk about the holiday season. I know everybody loves a little skincare.
Yes, and you know, with and today it's this is so relevant because it's Cyber Monday, so there are probably a lot more beauty purchases going on. But I'm actually going to start with skincare gadgets, and then we'll move into skincare.
Okay.
And because I was looking at some, best of lists, and I see a lot of gadgets this year. So it's important to know what are worth investing in, and maybe some to stay away from.
Okay, so what are some of the first ones that you think are definitely worth it?
So there are two that I think are definitely worth the investment. One is microcurrent devices. Those are devices that are for skin tightening. The consistency, though, is important. So they are nice devices. They're harmless, but they can only show improvement if you use them consistently every day for at least 5 to 10 minutes. So discipline is important.
Okay, discipline.
Yes, exactly. And then the second is an LED face mask. There's a whole bunch of them, many different types, price ranges, and so forth. But LED face masks are actually a good investment, especially if you have moderate to severe acne. They have shown improvement in blemishes, especially the blue light breaks down bacteria on the skin. So I think if you do suffer from acne, it is something to invest in, put into your skincare routine, and at least use it 3 to 4 times a week.
And that's amazing because I've actually heard a lot of the LED light masks. So that's good to know that it is Dr. Sethi approved.
They are a good device.
Amazing. But what about maybe the products that we should probably stay away from?
Yes, so there's a few in that list as well. The first one is at-home laser hair removal devices. They're not very strong, and actually they don't even promise permanent hair removal. If you read the description on the website, it's not something that gives you permanent hair removal, so not something that you're probably thinking you're getting, and they are pretty expensive. And not harmful, but again, not very useful. And then the second one is at-home microneedling. At-home microneedling is actually pretty dangerous, and all the studies done on those devices are on people with normal skin, but likely you're going to buy this if you have acne scarring or some sort of problem you're trying to solve, and it can actually worsen scarring. So I would say that's definitely a device to stay away from.
Okay, so I'm super glad that we had you today to give us some of those tips because, again, it is Cyber Monday. We don't want you guys buying the wrong products. Now, because of the holiday season, you also have some of the perfect skincare guides for every age in the household.
For sure. So if you're not into gadgets, there are always skincare gifts that you can get, and I've broken them down by age group. So if you have someone in your family who suffers from acne or is on the younger side, I think the acne system is great for both men and women with acne. And then if you're gifting someone in their 20s to 30s, brightening, hydration is usually a good idea, very popular. And we have gift sets for both those types of skin tones and, of course, skin types. And for more mature skin, something that's a little more anti-aging focus, our signature system has a whole bunch of different skincare steps that address everything anti-aging, brightening related. And if you're trying to gift a man in your life, usually staying a little bit on the minimalistic side is better. So just a cleanser, moisturizer, sunblock, that's an excellent trio that I think, everyone can incorporate.
Yeah, and I love that too because so many times when we talk about skincare and, guides, people often only think about women, but men need skincare too.
Absolutely. And I would say that many men who are patients of mine, they are usually using our acne system. They do have oilier skin, or just, again, just a trio of simple products like moisturizer and sunblock cleanser.
Well, if we can break this down just a little bit further, Dr. Sethi, because you did give us 4 different areas for the skin guides for people to kind of purchase. In terms of the teen, the younger person in your life, how can some of these products really help benefit the teens?
So a lot of acne products are very drying for the skin, and especially in the winter, that can actually worsen your acne because you have more dead skin cell, more debris on your skin. So my acne system is actually very hydrating while fighting acne. So that's something that I think a lot of teens who have acne will notice, that their skin just gets so dry and then they overproduce oil also. So this system actually will not do that, and that was a very intentional thing that I did because there is a lot of skin barrier breakage that happens with acne products typically.
And when it comes to maybe that middle-aged person, early 20s, early 30s, what's the difference for them in terms of the 2 different skincare lines that you mentioned?
So usually they're now not producing as many acne lesions, as much oil. So brightening, having a vitamin C on board, usually getting rid of dark spots from sun damage or old acne is a big focus. And those two product sets, the hydration and brightening kit, incorporates all of that.
And before I let you go, Dr. Sethi, I can't let you go without one final tip. Do you have any tips out there? We are entering into the holiday season, cold months. Anything that people should be aware of for skincare?
Yes, you know, don't hesitate to change your skincare regimen. Whatever you were using in the summer doesn't necessarily apply in the winter. So if you were using a lighter moisturizer in the summer, you know, move to something that's a little more lipid rich so that you can have a nice intact skin barrier during the winter months.
Wonderful. Well, as usual, this was such a pleasure. Thank you so much for getting us ready for the holidays. We appreciate it.